At LV, our car insurance comes from the heart. That's why we've just launched our new multi-car cover. One policy and one renewal date means it's one simple way for you to save on your family's cars. So just imagine how much you can save by insuring 2, 3, or even more cars with us. To get your exclusive multi-car discount from the Which Insurance Provider of the Year 2017, go direct to lv.com. T's and C's apply.
Gamertag Radio presents E3 2016 coverage. Hosts Danny Pena, Paris Lilly, and Peter Toledo are direct from the Convention Center floor.
Here we go.
All right, so we're live here at E3 2016, and now we're going to interview, what's your name?
My name is Ralph Fulton. I'm the creative director on Forza Horizon 3.
I played part 2. Huge fan of the last game. I almost got 100% on almost everything. Yes, it took me a long time, but I played the Fast and the Furious demo that also came out. But tell us, how's that game is different with this one now, with the new one, Horizon 3?
Well, do you know what? I think the core values of the games we've made previously in Horizon and Horizon 2, I think you'll still be able to see them in this game, because at the end of the day, we are about having fun with your friends. That's what Horizon's all about.
Yeah.
So there's a laid-back sense of fun to it, which I think people really relate to. There's incredible beauty. We always pick really beautiful locations to set the game, and also, I think the games have become increasingly more social. I think that's, as we've found out what Horizon is and what our fans really want, we found more ways to connect them, to bring them together within the game. So you'll see all those elements, but in actual fact, there's a ton of stuff which is entirely new in Horizon 3 that you've just never seen before.
Okay.
And I could give you a shopping list of stuff, but I think the thing we're most excited about today, and we really showed you it on the briefing stage this morning, is the fact that, first of all, we're not just coming out on Xbox One, we're coming out on Windows 10 as well.
For the first time too,
For the first time in the Forza franchise.
Yeah.
And what that means is that this game was designed from the ground up with Windows 10 in mind, as well as for Xbox One. Now, what's even better than that is that thanks to Xbox Live, we're allowing cross-platform cross-play, which means that Xbox One players and Windows 10 players will be able to play together in multiplayer, and specifically, and again, we showed you this on the stage, 4-player campaign co-op. So everything in the campaign that you could play solo, you can now play with 3 of your friends from start to finish. You drop in, you drop out, you do as much or as little as you like, and it all just works.
I mean, I noticed the design is a lot different than the trailer you guys played during the press conference. Totally different, and it seems more challenging now with this one. How is it now? How many people are we going to see? Are we going to see more players playing online together, like racing, or is it going to be almost the same to the last game?
Well, I think what we've got here, and I think the background to this is that the Forza community is huge now, and it has grown and grown this generation. I think 11 million plus players have played with us on Xbox One alone. And what we're doing, as I said, is now inviting Windows 10 players into that community, right? And that's about racing, that's about leaderboard times.
Sorry, you can continue.
Sorry. That's about racing, that's about leaderboard times, that's about people participating in multiplayer, people participating in co-op, and also participating in things like clubs, which we're bringing back from 2, car meets, which we're bringing back from 2, and Auction House, which is entirely new, coming back for Forza Horizon 3 with Storefront, and those features are better than ever.
Speaking of clubs, I know that there's the whole what is it, the play on, was it Play Anywhere or Play Everywhere?
Yeah, Play Anywhere.
Okay,
yeah.
Play Anywhere, and the whole social aspect with clubs. Are you going to be able to have like custom races with going around the country with different tracks?
So let me tell you about a feature that we're calling Horizon Blueprint, right? And I think it represents the biggest single design change, like paradigm shift really, in the Horizon series. We had a big idea right at the start of the design of this game, and we wanted to put you, the player, in charge. And we've done that in a ton of ways, but Blueprint allows you to create your own gameplay and share it with your friends instantly. So that's events, championships, gameplay challenges. If you remember the bucket list from Horizon 2,
Yes.
you can now create your own bucket list challenges using practically the same tools that the playground designers use back in our studio. Send it on to your friends. You can set everything about it, the car, its paint job, its tune, the time of day, music. You give it a cool name. You set the difficulty, you pass it on to your friends. They can then pass it on to other people. Hey, if you make a great challenge, it could go viral. So that's just one more way we're allowing you to create stuff in the game and share it with this incredible community we have in Forza.
One of our listeners created our own club at the last game. Now, I have a big group on the last game. How can I transfer from 2 to 3? It's going to be the same club, let's say, or I have to create a brand new one?
That's a good question. We're still ironing out the details on that. There's a couple of ways it could go.
Okay.
What I really hope is that the people who really got into clubs, and we were blown away by the response to clubs in 2, right?
Yeah.
People really took to them. There was this massive race to like 1 billion Club XP, right? Which I never saw coming, but a bunch of clubs did it. We saw so many 1,000-player clubs, hitting the max cap. We really hope that all the people who were into clubs there in 2 come back to 3, get back into the club's system and start enjoying all the social features that there are in 3.
All right. At the press conference earlier today, they highlighted the drop-in, drop-out system. The people, can you give a little more detail about that?
Yeah. So, in all honesty, we've wanted to do co-op in Horizon since the first game. But this is the first time we've really felt able to do it, because co-op is really complicated. It touches every aspect of the game when you do it right, okay? And we wanted to do it right. No ifs and no buts. So, like I said, the whole campaign is available to play in co-op. Every single bit of gameplay there. You can do as much or as little as you like. And as we demonstrated today, like all of Horizons Online, getting into it is instant and seamless, right? So you can see a friend on your pause menu and you can just jump into his game. You can see a friend on your world map. You open up the map, you see your friend, you can click on him and join him. If he sends you an invite, as we demonstrated today on the stage, you just have to press a button and instantly the game will synchronize your world with his. You're suddenly in the same world. You can meet up. You can do whatever you want.
So are we talking dedicated servers as well?
Well, that's the power of Xbox Live, right? I think that's why Xbox Live is such an incredibly valuable thing for our players, is that not only does it enable cross-play between Xbox One and Windows 10, but it also enables the kind of seamless and really robust matchmaking and servers that we have and take for granted, I think, in Forza.
Okay, so when can listeners expect to see Forza Horizon 3 on their consoles or Windows 10?
Well, it's coming to both on exactly the same day. It's coming to Xbox One and Windows 10 this September 27th.
Awesome. I'm super excited, let me tell you.
Are we gonna have like peripheral support for wheels and chairs, etc.?
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to be releasing the full list over the summer, but as we showed you today, you're going to be able to play on wheels and pedals in Forza Horizon 3.
Sounds good. Can't wait to hear it and see it. Thank you very much for your time.
Not at all. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for listening to Gamertag Radio. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.